If you're even slightly ambitious in a world addicted to laziness, winning becomes ridiculously easy. But before you go sharing this video like it's some kind of divine revelation, let me ask you a very simple question. Do you actually want to win? Or do you just like the aesthetic of trying while watching motivational videos and eating Doritos at 3 a.m.? Because if you're actually ambitious, if you've got even 10% of fire in your eyes and you don't rely on horoscopes, moon phases, or the energy of the room to get things done, you're already 50 steps ahead of 99% of the population. And I'm not even exaggerating. People are literally giving up on life because their Wi-Fi went out. They take one unpaid bill as a sign from the universe that they weren't meant for success. Some open Canva, try to make a post, and if it doesn't look good in 10 minutes, they abandon their dream of becoming an entrepreneur. Then head back to the couch to reevaluate their limits. Yeah, that's your competition. And you want to win? Congrats! You're basically a demigod already. But hold up, don't get cocky. The funniest thing about ambition is how it reveals just how painfully irrelevant most people around you are. Not because they're bad people, but because they're lazy, and not the classic Garfield type of lazy. I'm talking about laziness disguised as self-care, balance, and self-love. The guy scrolls TikTok for 8 hours and calls it strategic rest. The girl spends 3 hours organizing a digital planner she'll never use and calls it conscious planning. Buddy, that's not self-love. That's premium self-deception with lifetime renewal. Want to know the worst part? Everyone's applauding it. We live in a time where mediocrity is marketed as authenticity. Say you don't want to be rich, people cheer. Say you hate Mondays, people smile in solidarity. Post something like, "Those who were born to shine don't live on autopilot," then go repeat the same 10 loser habits every single day. With the same energy of someone who hates their job, but is afraid to open a damn email. Here's the truth. Being ambitious in a lazy world is like being the only kid in class who knows how to write their name. You stand out by just doing the basics. Woke up before 9 a.m. without being forced to? You're basically Elon Musk on your block. Went to the gym 3 days in a row? Congrats! You're now the Rock in your zip code. Read a book this month? You're a walking oracle, a damn human library. Because today, any effort looks like a miracle. And the internet? Overflowing with magic formulas. 5 habits of millionaires. The secret routine of geniuses. How to wake up at 5 a.m. and be happy. If it were that easy, humanity would have evolved into a colony of superheroes by now. But what do we actually have? People who think setting a 6 a.m. alarm are on productivity. People who buy $20 planners and use them as coasters. Influencers posting, "Just do it," while waiting for their next sponsorship payment to drop. And you, sitting. They're thinking you're behind in life. Here's the truth. You don't need to be a genius. You don't need to be creative. Hell, you don't even need talent. You just need to do what most people won't, because they're too busy. Preaching the gospel of procrastination. Pick any task that feels hard. Sit your ass down. Start. And a miracle will occur. You'll finish. And just by doing that, you're already ahead of half the internet. But you know what really separates the ambitious from the wishful dreamers? Consistency. Not the kind you see in sad reels with violin music and captions like, "Everything in its time." I'm talking about showing up when there's no audience. No likes, no artisanal coffee reward at the end. Most people quit at the first sign of discomfort. And I don't mean real discomfort. I mean not getting instant validation. "Oh, no one saw what I did." "Oh, no one liked my video." "Oh, no one replied." Congrats. You just discovered the universe doesn't revolve around your ego. And that's a good thing. Because while you're crying over no applause, someone else is opening a damn bakery. Wake up. The world's not going to stop and clap for you. But it will move aside for someone who's actually moving forward. Even if they're stumbling. Even if they have no map. Even if they're scared. What the world won't forgive is Inertia dressed up as anxiety. It's the "I'm waiting for the right moment" that lasts 7 years. It's the "I'll start when everything's perfect." Nothing will ever be perfect. No one's going to hold your hand, and nobody cares about your excuses because everyone's drowning in their own. You know what's beautiful about ambition? It turns you into a mutant. You start seeing opportunity where others see burden. You take action while others are arguing. In the group chat about the weather tomorrow, ambition isn't about wanting a lot. It's about doing a lot with very little. And once you start moving like that, you become a glitch in the matrix of mediocrity. You start making people uncomfortable. They'll call you cold, obsessed. No time to live. But deep down, it's because you're playing the right game, while they're still on level 6 of Candy Crush. And in the end, want to know what winning really is? It's not flexing. It's not world travel. It's not showing off your numbers. Winning is doing what you want, with who you want, whenever. The hell you want, without begging for permission. It's not needing anyone's handouts. It's not chasing little hits of motivation. It's building an empire out of your own damn choices. And what does that take? Getting off your ass. Dropping the "I'll do it later." Deciding that being ambitious in a lazy world isn't just a flex, it's a mental survival strategy. Because let's be honest, if you've got 2 working legs, a functional brain, and internet access, and you still choose to complain instead of build, then, my friend, the problem isn't the world. It's you, and no one's going to fix that. For you. Not even this video. In fact, why are you still here? Go do something useful. Or are you waiting for next Monday to flip the switch? Let me tell you a secret. The lazy world will never run out of excuses to offer. But ambition? It doesn't need an invitation, just action. And if you made it this far, congrats. At least you've got 2 brain cells firing. So do the bare minimum. Hit that subscribe button before laziness cuddles you back into the void. It costs nothing, doesn't hurt, and burns 0 calories. But it might, just might save you from your own mediocrity. And if you've got real courage, not the kind that only kicks in after a motivational video, click the next one or crawl back to your couch. Your call.